ダメだったとしてもチャンスはまたあるんで。
Some people think that the physical things define words within. People want it all, but I don't wanna think at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I got you, baby.
I started singing since I was really young. I always loved singing and like performing in front of my family, but I was a really shy kid, so I never got to have the opportunity to perform like in public. But when I was around 10 years old, my parents put me into this musical theater group called Met2, and where I did 2 shows a year with like this big musical theater group. But I ended up falling in love with music, and I decided to take music more seriously since that group. Yeah, I feel like it's very hard, you know, like continuing music seriously in like an Asian household, but I was the one that was like, I wanted to go to an art high school instead of like a normal high school, so I worked on that for years and I got in and I went to this high school called Laksa, where I majored in vocal music, and since then I've been taking music more professionally and seriously, and I go to UCLA now where I major in music industry, and yeah. So I'm a Japanese American. Both my parents are 100% Japanese and basically grew up in like a fully Japanese household, and I've been listening to Japanese music throughout my life, and I visit Japan almost every year since most of my family lives there. And so even though I grew up in Los Angeles, I always wanted to start a career both here in Los Angeles and in Japan as an artist, and when I saw this audition for the first time, I knew that it was like a perfect opportunity for me to continue this and pursue this, and yeah, see where it goes. My goal is to work both in the music industry as like a businesswoman, but also continue as like a creative artist, both like composing and performing. Yeah, as like an Asian American woman, I definitely want to make a change in the music industry, while also like never stop singing and performing and writing songs for others. Yes, my parents are very supportive. They're not from any musical backgrounds, but they have been supportive all throughout my life. I think my most happy moments like come with like collaboration and like completing like a big musical project. Throughout like since high school and all throughout college, like I've been able to collaborate with many musicians, like whether it's making a band or like writing a whole musical together. I think the satisfaction that comes with completing a project with like a group of people and like seeing what we completed is like my happiest moments. I think the hardest moments are definitely like how unstable music can be. Nothing is guaranteed in music, but also I feel like that's also the fun of it. Like every single performance is different and every reaction I get from a project is different, but I guess that's the fun of it as well. Oh yeah, right now at UCLA I'm in a band called Garden Party. It's an R&B, neo-soul jazz band, and that's what I've been like working the most hard on the past few months. So yeah, we've wrote a bunch of songs and it's been very fun. I just want my music to like touch someone. I always, whenever I write songs or perform, I never wanted to like go to nothing. I always, whatever my lyrics mean to that person, I want other people to connect with my music one way or the other. My favorite artist of all time is Norah Jones. She's like my favorite songwriter and musician of all time. I think this is because before I got into like jazz and R&B, I was in musical theater, and like I used to focus a lot on like technique and like belting and like who can sing the loudest in the room. But ever since I got into Norah Jones music, my perspective of music kind of like changed. She focuses a lot on emotion and like the texture and like the meaning of her lyrics, and that's what I've been focusing on ever since I got into Norah Jones music. Yes, my parents are huge fans of J-pop, So that's like half of what I listened to growing up. Some of my favorite Japanese artists are like I like Fuchikaze, and yeah, I have many more Japanese favorites.
そういう自分のこの瞬間的な気持ちみたいなものをなんかこう持っててほしいし、
今日はうどんだよって言うとみんな喜ぶ。家にあって安心。すぐに食べれていつでもおいしい家族の味方。昔も今もこれからも。なんかいい匂いするね。食卓を支える安心の味であり続けたい。白菊のさぬきやうどん。
Welcome to Creative World Season 4! Please enjoy!
YOYOKA is a 14-year-old drummer from Japan who now lives in Los Angeles. In 2021, she was the youngest drummer to be made on the top 500 drummers on the historical website Drummer World. She has made 2 appearances on the popular American TV show Ellen, and here's our pick for today.
Ready? YOYOKA ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Next, Godzilla alert.
Hello, this is Heisenberg.
Hey there, this is G Forever.
Yes, and we're here to review the Hi Toys Godzilla 2021 action figure version 2.
Yes.
Because, the first Godzilla they did was Godzilla vs. Kong, and we all just loved it.
It was a great figure, yeah. It was top figure of the year.
Yeah, it was my choice for best figure of the year, and lots of other people's as well. But there were still like a few things we thought could be better. Mm-hmm. So now they've got version 2, which is better.
Yep.
So because the first version, as we'll see, it had that's the one that had like the little bolt on.
Yeah, that was a weird choice. That was a weird choice, but they went about it.
And the neck was, and in some poses the neck would kind of like flare out.
Yeah, which was okay for me because it's an articulated figure. But yeah, I think it was the thing that bothered me most was that ball joint on the jaw.
Yeah, so they've got rid of the the ball joint on
the pin.
Yeah, the pin on
yeah.
his jaw, and they've like got a new neck.
Yes.
But then the big question was, and which we'll see. Okay, they also came out with a Godzilla 2019.
They did.
Like how? So how is this Godzilla 2021 version 2 the same or different from the Godzilla? There's Godzilla 2019, and G Forever can tell us.
Sure. So, out of the box, we have the Godzilla 2021 version 2, and when I first took a quick look, it does have the newer neck and the newer lower jaw. However, the sculpt is exactly the same as the 2019, just a different paint job. On
the left is the original Haya Godzilla vs. Kong 2021, and then in the middle is this new one that we've just been showing, and on the right is the 2019. So you see, so 2021 version 1 and version 2, they're different sculptures.
Sculpts,
It's not just the jaw and the neck. It's like the whole thing.
You can see the chest. Yeah, the chest is different. The neck design's different.
And
but if you look at
the
2019,
on the right is the 2019, and this is the same sculpture as this version 2 2021. What's different is the paint. So with the 2019, you get sort of like this clay color in the cracks, which helps bring out some of the detail. And here they are side to side again. Again, the original 2021 version 1 on the left, you can see the little bolt in his jaw.
Mm-hmm.
The heat ray, the new 2021, the burning, and then on the right is the 2019. So there they all are. All right, thanks for showing us, G Forever. This is Heisenberg.
And G Forever. Hope you enjoy the Hi Toys Godzilla 2021 version 2.
Next, of course, Libera.
There's a truth that I've always known, certain as the stars are aglow. Where'er we tread, a single thread will bind us closely, and no matter where we go, stitching like the fabric of time, knit with such an intricate design. Through night and day, whichever path I take, and still it seems you're with me more than I could ever know. Across the land, beyond the years, sharing both our joy, our sorrow, and our fears. Thus the story goes, and thus we'll always be, stretching far beyond eternity. And so we sing the song that's never ending, and so it rings across all space and time. And though we cling to the past, to the future lost our hearts, we know we'll always have peace tonight. The ties that certain as the changing of the tide, ever be my guardian and my guide. O'er mountains steep, o'er oceans wide and deep, you'll stay with me, a friend who is forever at my side. Across the land, beyond the years, sharing both our joy, our sorrow, and our fears. Thus the story goes, and thus we'll always be, stretching far beyond eternity. And so we sing the song that's never ending, and so it's
Thank you for watching Creative World.
Tradition is tasted, resplendent with grain. Sips of time slip through light. I'd hold this taste to feel forever. It pours a century of wisdom. It pours a generation of legacy. Sourced from a sacred mountain, it rises. How many ways can this taste dazzle in days? This taste lives forever.